So on a day-to-day basis, there's things you can do in life and that you're doing every single day that either help you move up in life or that block you from the success that you want to have. So in this video, I want to give you the 8 habits that make people weak and 8 things you need to stop doing today and you need to do better if you want to be successful in your own life. Number 1, stop over-consuming on anything. Look, people tell you video games suck, alcohol sucks, going out sucks, this and that. Here's the truth, right? Coming from an entrepreneur who's been in business full-time for the last 15 years, I run a business that does close to $30 million a year, so I've seen a thing or two in my life. And the truth is, it's okay to do things every now and then. The problems arise when you do those things, especially destructive patterns, over and over and over again. Now, getting drunk at the club once a month is fine. Getting drunk every single day is not fine. Playing video games every now and then is fine. Spending 10 hours a day playing video games is not fine if you want to succeed in life and move up, of course. So it's not a matter of completely stopping things. It's about doing things in moderation. I love playing video games, but I'll play them once every now and then, a few times a month at most, maybe 2-3 times a month, right? If you like going out, it's fine to go out. It's fine to plan things with friends. But if that's the only thing you do in life, it'll be very difficult to move up in life. So having fun is fine, but overconsumption of anything is destructive. Number 2, believing everything the news media tells you. You have to have a critical mind. You have to cultivate a critical mind. You have to think for yourself. If you're always looking at the media, reading the media, exposed to the news media, you're doing something wrong in life and it will influence your decisions and the way you live your life. The best thing is to have a critical view on what is given to you by the mass media. These people are not your friends. You have to make sure that you protect your mind, your brain, and do not believe the narrative that everyone is pushing at the same time. Remember to have an open mind and be critical of the information that is pushed at scale in the world. Another habit that keeps people poor is believing everything the government says. Most governments want their people to succeed. Most governments want to have peace and want to have success in their life. But some of the things that are pushed by governments can influence you. And a lot of the decision makers who are high up in governments do not have the same life as you. They cannot relate to you and your day-to-day problems. They have a lot of money. They've made their money sometimes over decades. Sometimes they come from money, so they cannot relate to you and your everyday problems. So don't expect them to give you the same treatment that they would give their best friends, and make sure that you always have a critical mind too and think for yourself whatever the agenda is. Number 4, jumping from thing to thing to thing. If you have trouble focusing on one task, if you have trouble completing a course, if you have trouble sticking to something for more than a few weeks, a new hobby, a new sport, a new skill, you will have trouble succeeding in life, because success will come from persevering when things get tough. So if you have a history of jumping from A to B to C without focusing, you need to stop that now. You need to focus on one thing and stay the course when things get tough, because one day you'll wake up at age 50 and you will have accomplished nothing. So again, stick to something, stay the course when things get tough. Habit number 5 you need to banish is arguing with people on social media. No one cares what your opinion is if you're angry in the comment section. It does nothing positive for you. And by the way, people who are successful don't go out blasting people on social media in the comments section. It's a huge waste of time. It's a huge waste of your energy. And if you trolled people online in the past for fun, you really need to reevaluate your life. And spending time on social media arguing with strangers will do nothing good for you and won't bring any positive outcome to you and the things you want to achieve. So stop wasting time arguing with people that you will probably never meet ever in your life. Number 6, being a victim of your own emotions and having frequent outbursts. There's nothing more pathetic than seeing people yell in public and get angry and hit people in public because they just can't control their emotions. If you have reacted emotionally in your life, that's fine. From now on, you need to change that and you need to be able to control your emotions. If you're angry, you need to be able to recognize the anger and you need to make sure you don't lash out at things. A lot of people go through life being a victim of their own emotions. The key if you want success is to be able to feel the emotion, because you won't be able to change when the emotion pops up, but you need to make sure you tame the emotion, you control the emotion, and you are in control of the actions, and that you don't suffer and not be a victim of your own emotions that force you and lead you to do bad things in life. Number 7, following the traditional system. If you want to be average and if you want to be traditional and have average results and mediocre results, the best thing to do is to follow the system that society has given you. Now, if you want results that are extraordinary, if you want to be the best at what you do, the best in sports, the best in your school, the best in politics, the best in music, the best in business, you will need to do things differently than what the masses do. So you cannot follow the traditional path, because the traditional path will lead you to traditional results, not extraordinary results. So if you want extraordinary results, you need to do extraordinary things that are not ordinary and things that are not traditional. And number 8, and this is a big one, thinking you know it all. There's nothing worse than meeting people who think they know it all. The richest people on earth, the most successful athletes, the most successful musicians, always keep learning. They have an open mind. Even if they are successful and they are self-confident because they are competent, they always want to learn more. So if you think you know it all, you need to put that ego aside. You need to learn more, keep an open mind, and want to learn more. Because there's nothing more dangerous in life than going through life thinking you know it all, when the most successful people in life, who have gone through decades of studying life and history, still say they don't know much about the world. So stay humble and stay hungry.